Oh my goodness.
And
Hello.
welcome back
How
to Sane Sunday Live.
Wow, we're here again? My goodness.
Yes. Apparently, YouTube has found it in their infinite wisdom to put up with us once again for another week.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking, but hey, they let us be on here again.
Oh no.
So, as long as they're going to just keep letting us come on here, we're going to keep coming on here and saying hello to you guys.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hey, Camaro time.
Go figure. Camaro time's our first. How you doing?
Because Camaro time is awesome.
He is.
He puts up with us more than just about anybody.
Yeah. Was you waiting on us? We were on time today.
Yeah, we actually made it on time. Now we have got the events calendar, which got a little bit crazy there because we had a rain weekend last weekend, and that postponed the Rebecca Davis St. Jude's Benefit Car Show till this weekend. So yesterday, guess where we were at? With the tripod cameras.
Davis. Car show.
And the new venue turned out to be awesome. All that extra space was much needed. There was a huge turnout. So many vehicles. You know, usually I try to get at least some still shots of all the vehicles there so people can find their vehicles in the video. And so that way, if I don't do a full video of the vehicle, at least there's some still shots of their video in there. And so, but at this time, it was just impossible. It was like trying to film every car at a World Wheels or another event like that. It just wasn't going to happen. It was a overwhelmingly huge buffet of amazing vehicles.
Violet Cobra.
So, and it wasn't just that. What really, really was nice about being there, even though we were missing the Jeff Rogers band, which was here in Dalton yesterday at the Harley Davidson place, and the Wings and White Walls was also yesterday, and because it all fell together, we had to choose, you know, so we chose to go support the kids at St. Jude's, and it was great that we did, not just because of the big turnout and all the wonderful cars that we got to see, but the wonderful people that, so many people that knew us from the show and the filming that were so gracious to come up with us and tell us they appreciated what we do. And so, and we really appreciate you people right back. Oh yeah, and it's very motivating. So we really appreciate the appreciation, and
if you see us anywhere, you want to walk up, feel free.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're there and you saw us there and stuff, feel free to comment below the videos when the videos come out, and comment below and identify your car in the video, and you can timestamp it by writing down what the time is when you saw the car in the video, and that way other people can more easily. The way YouTube works is if you put that timestamp right there, somebody can click on that.
Is 2 away from 1800.
Woohoo! Yeah,
yay.
That's the celebration right there. So, and Violet Cobra is here. Hello, Violet Cobra. Congratulations, Camaro time. 1800. I'm gonna hit it before the live's over. So if everybody comes in here, please tweet out this live, and hopefully we get enough people in here. We can push Camaro time over the edge, get him to 1800.
If you haven't checked out Camaro time,
yeah, absolutely.
You need to check him out. He is awesome.
Awesome, with an awesome channel.
2 more subscribers. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult, but because most of our people are well, yeah, most of the people
that come here, I do understand most of them already know Camaro Time, and he's very popular in the community. So if everybody could tweet this out, this live out. Oh, that's awesome. Tweet this live out, then, you know, maybe we could get just at least one more new person in here. And then not only can we get Camaro Time over that edge and hit that milestone, but we could also give them some support too and help them out while they're in here.
I'm 1 away from 100 on my channel. I've never even tried.
Yeah, she just tried making nice videos and stuff and seeing what happens. But you know what? We've got a few great communities here I want to give thanks to while we're on the subject. The I Am a Creator community has been good to all of us, and very helpful. I think everybody here, including Camaro Time, has been there from the very beginning of the I Am a Creator community when it was founded. I think our first video involving the I Am a Creator community was January the 19th. And then there's the Mopar community that's always been there for us. The Camaro community, the Mustang guys.
Victor Dexter, how are you?
Welcome to the chat, Victor Dexter, and the Sane community, the hashtag Insane. Yeah, all right. Camaro Time, 1800, woo! Yeah, 1800. That is awesome. Woohoo!
Yay!
Congratulations, Camaro Time. So Victor Dexter, welcome to the live chat. Victor Dexter might have been the 1800. That's great. That is awesome.
Yes, he was. That's awesome.
That is great. So now we can all say that Victor was the 1800 subscriber. If you don't know Victor Dexter, the inside joke is I'm Victor Sane, and this is Carol Sane, and she is the queen of the car scene. So anyway, congratulations to you.
Queen.
Yes, the reigning queen. So anyhow, the I Am a Creator community, the Insanefriends, Sane community, the Mopar community, we all have the same philosophy on support. It is not a substitute for the word subscribe, although it does involve subscribing. We don't do sub for sub. Basically doesn't get you much of anything. We go way beyond that. It's community building that we're doing. And we try to match everything that we do to what YouTube wants to see in community building, and try to avoid doing anything that YouTube considers sub for sub or spammy. You know, and sometimes that's a fine line you gotta balance out there. But basically, supporting means going to somebody's channel and actually seeing what's on their channel.
Philip Riggins, hey, how you doing?
When you subscribe, at least watch a full video the first time. Welcome to the chat, Philip Riggins. And while you're there, basically give everything to that channel and that channel owner what you would like to see if they came over to your channel. If you want to see more watch time, you want to see more subscribers, you want to see people watch your video all the way to the end so that it doesn't kill your algorithm and it improves your algorithm, you want likes and you want stuff like that. When you go to somebody's channel and you support them, then do all that. Also, when you're doing all that, when you're watching the whole video, when you're supporting in that way, and you return to their channel to make sure that the subscription sticks, and you watch another full video, and you comment on there, comment something that you saw in the middle of the video or the end of the video so they know that you watched the video. Avoid using any S words, that kind of thing. Like I was saying, you're simultaneously supporting while avoiding doing any sub for sub stuff or doing any spammy stuff. And that, when I say sub for sub or spammy stuff, I mean what YouTube would consider sub for sub, what YouTube would consider spammy. Avoid all that stuff and do what YouTube, what you think YouTube would consider community building, and avoid doing what you think YouTube would consider sub for sub. This also protects you from losing large quantities of subs, like you hear a lot of people complain about. And it protects you from losing your channel, all of which can happen. You know, we're on somebody else's platform, so we got to do their rules. But I'm in danger of getting a little negative here and don't want to do that. I want to keep everything positive.
Too far on that.
Yeah, we don't
preachy, get up on the soapbox there.
Yeah, we want this to be fun, live, helpful, live. So, and I think most everybody's got it here.
The tool of the day. Can anybody tell me what this is? This is a very useful tool. And see, you can do this with it.
And while y'all are thinking about that, I've got one of the transmission parts of the day. Do you think you can identify that?
And I know nobody's going to know.
Another one that should be a lot easier. Another transmission part that should be a lot easier.
Camaro time. I'm sorry, they're not needle nose pliers. Guess again.
Apparently, see, you and I would call them needle nose pliers, Camaro time, but apparently girls have a completely different idea of what those are.
First of all, I used them to pinch my husband.
Oh goodness! So they're husband pinchers.
Yes, and then to get his unwanted ear hair out. And I can
vacuum solenoid. Okay.
I can.
You're warm. Get him warm.
I could scratch his brain with these too. We're not gonna go in. We're not gonna try that today. But it's, and also, you know those grip exercisers that we used to have back in the day? Look, see, that's what they are.
Thank you, Philip Riggins, for being here in the live chat, and everyone too. There's another thing that's a little bit different from our live than a lot of the other I Am a Creator lives here in the insane branch of the I Am Creator, the Insanefriends. We, instead of getting on to people for posting,
let us know
what's going on your channel. Yeah, we don't have any rules against it. We're right the opposite. The only thing that we discourage you from doing is if you're running a live at the same time we're running live, then don't come in and say, hey, leave this live and come over to mine. If you're running a live like tomorrow or something and you want to announce that, go ahead. Go ahead, feel free. We want to help you grow your channel, and we want to help you get more views and stuff on your videos. So by all means, go ahead and tell people what videos you have coming up, what you're going to be putting on your channel next week. We're going to be doing the same thing here in part of the show.
Luke Garage. Yay!
We're done.
How you doing?
Welcome back, Uzo Lou. Camaro time just a few minutes ago hit 1800 right here in our live.
Yay!
And it was Victor that pushed him over the edge.
Yeah.
Violet Cobra, that's a good question that the queen of the car scene over here loves answering.
In the chat, tell her what my favorite car is. I'm assuming that Violet
in the meantime, I'm going to finish shouting out
you're not.
I'm going to finish shouting out I guess that's probably
yes, Camaro time. It's a Mustang.
Because we had another channel that comes in every once in a while, and it's Violet Bird maybe, and she's a woman.
Yeah, That's why I'm assuming. So I shouldn't assume. I should ask. Of course, Uzolu. Now,
Yes.
Victor's car.
Uzolu's got a Mustang on his channel too. Camaro Time and Uzolu and a bunch of other guys have a bunch of really good videos, new videos from last week. So a lot of Insane Friends, hashtag Insane Friends, a lot of good videos.
Now, Uzolu,
just up last
these
week.
are the tool of the day. Now, Camaro Time already guessed that these are needle nose pliers, but I've been telling him how he's wrong. Oh, so you're a boy. I'm sorry.
There's nothing wrong with being a boy. I guess she just likes being a girl.
I do.
I like being a boy myself.
It's very beneficial, especially when you have a husband.
Yeah, well, I don't want a husband.
I do. You have a wife.
Yes, I like it that way.
Yeah. See?
So, I promise I'm going to get back to the car shows any second now. I'm going to finish doing the car show announcements. Now.
Oh, I'm just going to hijack the show today.
Yeah. And I'm just going to get the car show announcements in there edgewise.
I don't know how.
September the 1st, Saturday. First Saturday of September is September the 1st. And that's going to be the Hot Rod City Cruise in Ringgold, which you can see videos on our channel, Saneauto, about that. The second Saturday of September, which is the 8th, is the big River Slam in Tennessee. And that will be River Slam at the Dam in Tennessee. That should be north of Chattanooga. And that is Amnicola Highway, September the 7th through the 9th. So it's an all weekend thing.
Oh my God.
Then there is the 15th.
I can't handle a whole weekend.
Mountain Creek Harley Davidson. If you didn't get to go for the free concert with Jeff Rogers Band, there's still another exciting concert being on the 15th with Roger Allen Wade.
I'm sorry. I have been with my head in the books for the last 3 months. So
yeah, she has been studying
know
and
what
testing,
my
and studying
channel
and
has
testing
on
for
it.
her new life insurance license to add to her. She does the car insurance and the homeowner's insurance and all that kind of stuff. She's licensed and all that, but she was just recently got her life insurance license, and that was an ordeal. There's a lot of studying involved, and I was really busy with both the new editor for editing the car show videos and stuff, and a lot of parts sales for the parts company. And yes, she did pass Camaro Time. Good point. And just passed it Monday, and since Monday has been jumping through hoops with the various government agencies.
Government red tape to get the license.
Yeah, for notarize this paper.
You don't need that paper. What did you go and get it notarized for?
Yeah.
You didn't need to send that to us.
Wait for approval, and then they send it to the other government agency and all that kind of stuff.
Now we need this one notarized. Oh, we don't need that.
Fab Automotive Detailing, how are
Fab,
you doing?
how you
Good to see you here.
I'm just venting. I'm sorry.
Glad you stopped in. The biggest news right now is that Camaro Time just hit 1,800 just a few minutes ago during the live. So, and there's a couple of new people in here you might want to connect with that came to the live. We've got Violet Cobra here, and Victor Dexter and Philip Riggins have come to interact with the community. So welcome them to the community, to the Insane Friends community and the I Am a Creator community.
And we're talking about these. This tool. This tool is not what you think
one of the transmission parts of the day. And the other transmission part of the day.
I've already explained its uses. Is to get out the husband's ear hair. It's also a husband pincher. It's very useful. And I think I could even tickle his brain with that. But also, I could pluck my own eyebrows.
Yes, it is a transmission mount. Good Camaro time. Can you think of any vehicle that it might fit, or the name of the transmission that it might fit? I'll give you another hint. It'll fit more than one.
And I also was explaining how I use it to exercise my grip.
Anybody else want to try to guess the transmission parts today? Camaro Time has dropped some really good hints there. He's gotten really warm and really close on both of them.
Awesome.
Yes, he is. He's sharp on this stuff, and he's getting sharper every day because of that new job. He's dealing a lot more with the underneath of the vehicle.
Yeah. Servo.
No. You were closer with vacuum.
This is my girly pinchy thing. That's what it is. It's a girly pinchy thing.
So, next I was supposed to go over the channel news for what's going on with the channel, and I left my paper. Excuse me. What videos did we do last week? Did you tell them that, honey, or do you remember?
I don't know. Yeah, we had an American Dream car show video came out.
We sure did.
There was a video that you did with
the latest tool review
booster thingy that you bought. I don't know what that's called.
Yeah, the latest, it was the battery booster. We did a review on that, and it's totally unbiased because I did buy that with my own money. They did not ship it to me for review.
Yeah,
and they did not pay for the video.
They're good for that. I take a lot of tools and I reuse them. It's like when you go to the gym and you see a machine, you don't have to use it like everybody else does. You can make up your own exercises.
So right before I get into the channel news for next week.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Violet Cobra. You're awesome. Welcome to the Insane Friends. We will definitely be at your channel very soon.
Yeah, I can't wait to get off of here and check your channel out.
And hey, wait a minute. We got to do the same celebration we do for everybody else.
No.
Your channel just hit 100.
No.
Yes,
no.
And it's celebrate.
My own horn.
No, well, let's toot Violet Cobra's horn because he helped push you over. Thank you, Violet Cobra. Woo! Carol Sane channel just hit 100.
Yeah, but no. Thank you. Jeez.
So next week we have got coming up. Well, not necessarily next week, but I can tell you what I've got that I'm behind on editing, and that is.
What else do we have? You have one more this week, I think.
Well, no, I don't have another one ready to go up this week.
Oh, okay.
But next week, because it's already Sunday and tomorrow's Monday, we're going to have another repair video, because I've been trying to do at least one repair video every week again, like I used to, and amongst the car show videos. We're going to get to one of the videos about the Rebecca Davis car show. So a lot of people that were there can see their vehicles and maybe put their comments below the Rebecca Davis car show video. And hopefully, you know, if you're watching those videos and you know any of the event coordinators or any of the volunteers that help make the shows possible, and that includes the car owners, because the owners of the vehicles do a lot of work in order to bring the cars there. And without those cars, there is no show.
Oh, wow.
So
Camaro
if
just
you
did
recognize
another
a car,
video. It's not published. He hasn't published it yet, but it's how to zoom with DaVinci.
awesome, because we need to learn all we can about the DaVinci, because we switched to the DaVinci as our editing software, and I'm still having to use the Windows Movie Maker sometimes because I have so little knowledge about using the DaVinci, and
Oh, we need light.
it's such a huge learning curve
in the
when
dark.
you're first starting out with something like that. The DaVinci thing is got so many more capabilities than the Windows Movie Maker software that I had been using. There's a lot more to learn. So I will be making the videos even better when I'm using more of the DaVinci later. As a matter of fact, I may go back some of the older videos and run them through the DaVinci editor once I learn how to use all of it. And it's also kind of a race against time. I don't know if you guys have noticed this yet or not, but YouTube is dropping some of their editing capabilities, which I've been using extensively, the stabilizer in the YouTube editing. So once you upload the video, you can hit stabilize and stabilize your video after the fact. Well, that may not be possible anymore, because the beta that we've all been testing as beta testers is they didn't mention that, which means if they didn't mention it, it may not be part of the new thing. They did mention that they were dropping some of the capabilities. So I hope they're going to keep that stabilizer, but I'm not counting on it. And that's one of the things I'm going to have to learn in DaVinci, because Windows Movie Maker does not have a good stabilizer. It has a stabilizer, but it's nowhere near as good as the YouTube stabilizer. And I don't know about the DaVinci stabilizer yet because I haven't used it. So upcoming videos that we have already filmed that we haven't edited yet is AC repair on a big Ford van. We got some more transmission repair video and transmission knowledge videos, the interchangeability of parts, that kind of thing, identifying the parts and their interchangeability that I have videoed but have not edited or uploaded yet. Will be coming at some point in the future.
Okay,
some simpler stuff like
plugging tires. There are 5 people watching, and only 4 people like it.
Yeah, and if anybody hasn't tweeted this out on Twitter or shared on Facebook or anything like that, please do. Try to get more traffic in here so we can get everybody some more support, because you know we do have lots of automotive content, community news and stuff like that, but we also still, just like any other I Am a Creator Live or hashtag Insanefriends Live, we believe in supporting each other and helping each other grow each other's channels. It's a big part of our community mandate.
Uzolu liked it and tweeted it.
Thank you, Uzolu. Uzolu has got some new videos of what is the name of the cruise again? Why do I keep forgetting that?
No, but it's the big one in Michigan.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest cruises around, and for some reason I keep, is it still up here on the, because I was just watching one of his videos a while ago. No, I don't have it still up. Well, Uzulu's here. He can tell us. Woodward, yeah. I had the wood part right. The Woodward cruise. So you got 2 or 3 of those videos up already, didn't you? I've only seen one of them so far.
Camaro Time says DaVinci has a stabilization, but he doesn't use it yet. Okay.
Well, I'll be using it, and I'll let you guys know how well it does on my videos, because when I'm filming You know, I have a lot of body pain and stuff, and I don't take any painkillers. So what happens is, as I film along and the hours go by, I hurt more and more and more, and so my filming sometimes starts getting shakier and shakier, and so I definitely use stabilizer because of that. And what I'm going to be buying a handheld stabilizer to be between me and the camera to help with that, because I'm still not going to be taking any pain pills or anything. So it's just I'm just gonna shake when I get to hurt real bad.
Cobra wants to talk about lowriders.
Oh, we've got some nice lowriders on the channel already.
Check them out.
There's not a lot of other lowriders in the community right now, so we film them as much as we can, and we've got some pretty nice ones recently too.
Yeah.
So at the Time to Shine car show, there was a really nice one there that we didn't get to film last year at the Time to Shine car show. But last year's Time to Shine car show videos, we do have a few of the other lowriders, and then we got to film this one that we missed out on because it was kind of over in the corner and there was a whole side of it we couldn't get. So we waited until this year's Time to Shine car show.
And it was in the middle this time.
Oh gosh, yeah. They put it in such a nice place we could get all the way around it and film it really well. It had a
gorgeous mural in the
trunk. Yep.
The man's entire family was there in the trunk. Not his family.
Well, on the mural, yes, that sounded wrong. His entire family.
You could get his entire family inside that trunk.
It's a big truck because it's a large Impala. The amazing paint job. Oh, and that reminds me too, upcoming events for the car shows and stuff. One of the guys that does some of the best paint jobs on the lowriders and that type of paint work is Joe Angel at All Flaked Out, and they are having an open house on the west side, just outside the perimeter of Atlanta, 12 to 4 p.m. on September the 29th, 2505 Veterans Memorial Highway in Austell, Georgia. That's Dukes of Atlanta and All Flaked Out. Joe Angel himself will be there from 12 to 4 p.m. So there should be some nice lowriders there and some really incredible paint work to see. And in the meantime, like just right here on Saneauto, check out the videos. There's lots of incredible lowriders right here. We got one of the videos. I think it says it's entitled "Lowriders Hopping and Dropping," and we got some in action.
The wifey bought Camaro time some steaks to grill.
Woo! All right, and just in time too, because he hit 1,800 to celebrate with some steaks.
Wow, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. So, and since we're on the subject of Time to Shine, we still haven't put up the video on the Pontiac Trans Am, and that is an all original, one owner, never even titled Pontiac Trans Am. And when we say original paint on this one, it's not like when I say original paint on my Mustang, the 72 Mach 1, where it's the original color code and the original color and all that, and the original paint scheme and everything. This is the actual original enamel paint, no clear coat, nothing, that's been very well preserved. The whole car is that way. It's just a very incredibly good shape, original Pontiac Trans Am. And you will get to see that soon. Next week, though, the very first one we're coming up with next week is going to be an overview of the huge, the biggest one yet, Rebecca Davis St. Jude Benefit Car Show in the new venue, which was
awesome.
Yeah, and they filled that place up. I mean, it was great.
It was awesome.
Again, thanks to the people there for being so generous to us and so nice to us when we got there.
Send me a bite.
And showing appreciation for all the filming and stuff we do. And thanks to all you here, and thanks to you, Camaro Time, and thanks for being such a great moderator, and for coming here, and for sharing with us.
I'll try to keep up, but you know they just slip past me.
Thanks for being here and sharing with us your victory. Now we've also got the Dukes of Hazzard from General Lee that we filmed the famous movie car. One only 17 that survived the filming. It's the original. It's not a reproduction that we filmed in Gatlinburg. And there will be some more American Dreams car show vehicles that we did full filming on. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and the guys in the Mopar community, be looking out, because there's a 1,000 horsepower Mopar that we did some extensive filming on that will be coming from the American Dreams car show. And then some more coming from the Thank a Hero Dalton Cruise In is a nice red Corvette owned by David Belcher, the event coordinator there. And like I was saying earlier, any of these car show videos you see and you're watching, you see any of your friends' videos, give them a shout out. Timestamp their car and ID their car. Anything you know about their car that you want to share with the community, put it in the comments below the video. Any of the event coordinators or volunteers for the shows and stuff, shout them out in the comments below the video. Tell them we appreciate them and that you appreciate them.
You can see our pets.
Encourage them to keep supporting
on Carol Sane channel. We have one little Yorkie and we have a Siberian Husky. The Husky is very noisy.
Speaking of pets,
she always complains.
Chopper's Rule 1, who's not here in the live chat right now, but he has had one of his rescue animals recently has been adopted.
And that's awesome.
Which is the good news. The bad news is that
had to give it
project that he was working on with the electric cart has been stalled again. He did get over the last hump, which was the electric motors coming from the wheelchair that he was robbing. One of them was really bad and would have been really expensive, but he got another electric wheelchair. These are wheelchairs that are not able to be used as wheelchairs anymore. Too much metal fatigue, stuff like that. They're not going to be able to be repaired and put back in service for that reason. So it's using them for the project. And so he got over that hump by getting another wheelchair. But then something went wrong with his welder he's been using for years, and we don't know yet if it's fixable or not, and he doesn't have the money to replace it. So that could, we don't know how long that's going to stall that project. Yeah, we've Uzolu, I remember seeing your dogs a couple of times in the videos.
What kind are they?
Not the least of which was one of the videos that said something about nobody wants to be in the video, and the dogs were running away from the camera. So, yeah, Uzolu's Garage has got quite a few really good videos of the car shows, not just the Woodward cruise right now, but in the Detroit area. If you don't get a chance to get up there very much, you can see a lot of that, a lot of the shows, and even the, was it the Roush? Yeah, it was the Roush museum up there. I'm calling it a museum. I don't know if they call it a museum, but it's like a museum. They've got a whole lot of the Roush vehicles in there. And then, of course, we like to cover a lot of the stuff between Chattanooga and Atlanta, and here in Dalton as well. And Z Outlaw SS covers some stuff in North Atlanta, and he comes up near here to the mountains right here at the Appalachian Mountains and drives around here. He's part of the Camaro community. And Camaro Time, of course, covers a lot of car shows in North Carolina and some in South Carolina. And so there's a lot of people here in the Insane Friends, the Sane community. And some of us met through even though we're all car guys, and it's the Insane Friends is predominantly car guys and stuff. A lot of us met through the I Am a Creator community. And there's some people here that aren't really car guys, but they're still here, and we get along with them really well. And we've met through the I'm a Creator community, and a lot of people and you're all very welcome here, and we're happy to have you here. And a lot of the off-road guys, a lot of fishing, a lot of outdoors people.
Hi, I'm back. I was looking at my channel, checking out my husky, and letting him talk.
So I'm going to give up one of the, of course, a couple of people said, yes, it's a transmission mount. This one fits a TH350s and the TH400s, those kind of things. It also fits some of the 700 R4s, and it is known as a universal GM mount. And that's why it has 3 holes here instead of 2 or 1, because some of the previous units that it replaces would have either 1 hole or 2 holes depending on the application. And you see these holes are slotted a little bit so that they can fit different types of transmissions. These are 3 holes instead of 2 or 1 so that they can fit different types of cross members.
And it has a foul odor.
Yeah, because it's brand new, and part of the manufacturing process does give it a foul odor. Between the vulcanizing with the rubber and the paint and all that kind of stuff.
It's gross.
So,
and it's in my house.
But you can't go through the house, you can't go through the barn, you can't go through the buildings, the outbuildings, any of the vehicles, any of the trucks and the vans, or a building in Chattanooga without tripping on transmission parts everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that. I love him though, but I'm not happy.
But that's one of the reasons why you'll see so many transmission part ID videos and stuff like that, where quite a bit more of them coming. And right now we're working our way through a bunch of AOD stuff. We will be doing another teardown on some 350 soon, because I'm getting low on TH350, some of the TH350 parts. So I will end up tearing down some more cores to replenish the shelves with TH350 stuff. But right now we're doing inventory control on some of the Ford stuff, which means units that were already tore down and stuff that's already on the shelves. We're going through and finding that, item count is a little bit off, that kind of thing. And there's so many differences in all the hard parts that once we're going through inventory anyway, we might as well make some helpful videos for you guys that are struggling with your Mustangs, maybe trying to do a do-it-yourself thing, or some mods on your transmissions, can look through that and know what to look out for on the different various drums and pumps and that sort of thing.
Well, at 8:30, I think it's going to be time for us to say good night.
Yes, it is. So we've done another good 15 minutes now. Yeah. Now I want to see if there's some more of these events that I didn't shout out yet. No, I did. Yeah, here's one. On the 16th of September, I failed to mention that there is the Hot Rod Auto Show in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Now, You can find last year's Hot Rod Auto Show in Chattanooga, Tennessee. You can find film of that right here on Saneauto and get kind of an idea of what's coming up. And there's a lot of really cool cars show up there. They've got also a lot of vendors show up there. A lot of art vendors show up for this same event. So it's kind of an equal car show and art vendors event. So the crowds get pretty thick. That is coming on the 16th of September in Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's a Sunday. It is actually the third Sunday of the month. And it is at 1829 Carter Street. They also call that the Chattanooga Market. Sometimes they call it the AT&T Pavilion, whoever is, yeah, she lost at it last year. Depending on, it's sandwiched somewhere between the skate park and the new stadium.
I left my phone in the car, so
I don't know if we're going or not. This time it is kind of late September, so the jury is out, depending on how busy we are and all that. You know, we were going to go to the Wings and White Walls yesterday, and we didn't go to that because of the rain out with Rebecca Davis car show, and we didn't know that happened until, you know, it
was kind of a little bit
Friday
scary
the 17th.
Because I had just got here. How many months had I been here? Back home?
Oh gosh, it was around this time last year, September, so it had only been 1, 2, 3, about 4 months.
Yeah.
4 months. And she had just come back from a few years in Florida and like 16 years in Peru.
Yeah.
So, you know, it'd been out of the Chattanooga area for around 20 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know where to go, didn't know what to do. I was like dropped in the middle of
and the crowd
Baghdad. I mean, I wouldn't have known what to do there either. And people were pushing, and there was a big crowd, and people were pushing this way and that way, and I went up to the bandstand and I had them call for Victor, but he didn't show up. And
yeah, I couldn't hear nothing they were saying on those intercoms because the crowd and the music both were so loud.
Yeah, well, what I did is I walked back to the car. I had left my phone in the car. And when I got back to the car, the phone didn't have any battery on it.
Oh, no.
So, I couldn't call. I borrowed a telephone from a person walking down the street.
And luckily, I answered it because I usually don't answer strange numbers. But I went ahead and answered that for some reason.
And I told them I was at the car and I was lost, and I was just sitting there in the car scared to death.
So we found each other again.
I thought he was gone forever. It was great. I was scared.
I'm here forever. We're gonna find a vampire and we're gonna get bit on purpose so that we can live together forever.
Oh, okay.
Or stem cell therapy, whichever comes first. So I want to do a few shout outs for, I've already shouted out everybody in the chat and everything. I wanted to do a few shout outs for people that have been consistently commenting on our new videos. We really appreciate the support. As another thing too, I want to mention about the community, the Insane community, and the Mopar community, and the hashtag I Am a Creator community, our Insane branch of the I Am a Creator community. It's so big now, there's branches of it. And for those of us that have been there from the beginning. Hello, Bottle Caps. I did want to mention.
Always, right before we get ready to leave. What's up with that?
Before we run out of time, I want to mention something that we do in the community that does help a lot. Everybody, not only ourselves from doing it, but everybody else in the community. That I know I'm preaching to the choir because most of you already do this. But anybody that's new and anybody watching the replay that's not already doing this, remember to, every time somebody comments on your channel, or at least as much as you possibly can, because I know some of us are getting up there. Maritime just hit 1,800. We're at 1,732, something like that. Guys are getting up there in numbers, and they're getting lots and lots more comments. But try to respond to as many comments as you can by going to the, and if you've got less than 1,000 supporters, you got no excuse at all. Respond to every comment that comes on your channel by going to the other person's channel, full view on their video, their newest video, and comment on their channel
have a
too.
potty mouth here, bottle caps.
Return everything that you receive, and
you be good.
Yeah, she's the moderator. She'll get you for that.
Oh, by
if the
way,
auto thing don't get
you have to be on our Insane Friends on Wednesday someday, bottle caps.
Yeah, with your on your best behavior too.
Yeah, you have to behave yourself. No potty mouth.
So bottle caps is good enough. It's good that he's here anyway, because I was going to shout him out too. So that takes care of that.
Yeah.
Bottle caps is officially shouted out. I also want to shout out some of the guys in the Mopar community, Johnny Pro, and been one of them. And now I've lost my mind. I need more notes. But let's just go down the list. I'm not going to go any certain community. Just now, Remy Moore. I'd like to shout out Remy Moore. Uzolu's Garage, which is here already. Benjamin Chavez.
Bottle Cap says let him know on Facebook so he doesn't forget.
Okay. Z Outlaw SS. Linda's House of Chill. Poet Maker. Chopper's Rule.
And we got lovely present from Chopper's Rule.
Yes, we need to do a mail call. We need to do a mail call. I'm going to let you do the honors.
Okay, here. Let me put this here because it'll fall. Okay, now.
We can't just show his, I don't know if his address is on there or not. I know ours is. Yeah, and it's on the back. Okay, so just.
Okay, here is the Australian stamp right there.
Mail call.
You see? Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I like that.
So big shout out to Chopper's Rule 1.
And he sent us this lovely sticker. See? It's pretty. It's got a dragon on a motorcycle, and it's got some ducks over here. See the ducks?
With the babies.
With babies. Little baby duckies. Those are cute. And look at the dragon. Isn't the dragon awesome? He's just sitting on that motorcycle, on that chopper. Yeah. And then it says Chopper's Rule. I don't ride stock. See? And YouTube. It's kind of backwards for you guys, though.
Yeah, and I've, you know, we've seen this before, but not necessarily this up close. And one of the things I like about it, you know, I already like dragons, and I like choppers. But I didn't know before, I couldn't tell before seeing this until he sent me this sticker, this full-size sticker. I couldn't tell that that was a dragon on there, and the way it's done is just pretty awesome. So we've got something here that we wanted to start, and this gives us the perfect opportunity to do so. Where is our new board? We had here somewhere. Let's see. Well, did I lose it? How about lose that big old
You bought it in here, I thought. I was pretty sure you did. Because you said, I'm going to take this in there so we can stick the sticker on it.
There it is.
Oh, okay. Well, hi.
All
I'm back.
bloopers are included, so you just got to see one of the bloopers.
And I'm not letting you in.
Okay. So, here's a new board, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this on the wall somewhere here behind us so that everybody can see this during the lives. And
whoever sends us a sticker is going to get
put on the board.
Put on the board.
And that'll be on the wall behind us during the lives to show appreciation for sending this, so we can show some appreciation for you guys sending the stickers. And Chopper's Rule 1 is going to be the first one on here. And he's the one I was mentioning before that, you know, it's having a...
Sorry, he put a nice
snag.
little note on the back that I didn't read yet. I was just reading it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to keep you from being able to read it. I'm gonna hand it back to you when I pick this lock here. Ah, there we go. I think I've got it now.
Oh wow, Bottle Caps has a new Harley Davidson video.
Oh really? Good. Thank you for telling us. And anybody else too that wants to announce any new videos
they have,
or if they're having a live
you can always do that here.
Yes, we're here to help y'all grow your channels and get the word out and get more views for your videos and stuff. So, you know, there are no rules here against shouting out what's going on your channel. Quite the opposite.
Now,
we want you to tell everybody what's going on your channel.
Anybody who has stickers, we want to fill this board up.
Yeah, if you send them, we will put them on this board, and it will be, we'll place it here somewhere.
Yeah,
where it can be seen,
so it can be seen in every live.
We may end up putting it on the door over there.
Yeah, I think.
And the reason we chose a board instead of putting it on the wall behind, and that's nice. Some of the people in the community have stuff on the wall or on their toolbox, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But we chose to do it this way because if we finish cleaning out the other room and we move the studio to the other room, we will be able to take this with us and put it on the wall, and any stickers we receive will still be on the lives even if we move the studio. Oh, well, epic fail. we got 3 minutes left in the show.
Bottle Caps is gonna go barbecue some pork chops.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's barbecuing except us.
Yeah, everyone barbecue today. Well, you know, some people's got some things to celebrate, including Camaro time, and the rest of us, we've got his victory to celebrate too. We're all part of the same community. We're all Insane Friends here.
When I get my raise at work, I'm gonna be barbecuing some big old thick T-bone steaks.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got planned. I don't know what you got planned, but that's what I'm having. I'm gonna have 2 of them. I'm gonna have 2 baked potatoes. Then I'm gonna have 2 corn on the cobs.
Also been here supporting recently that deserves a shout out is Etard Adventures and Blonde Baby Metal, Fab Automotive Detailing, which was here earlier in the live chat, and I don't know if he's still here or not, but he was here, and he's been on our other videos supporting lately, which is very nice of him. He's got a $400 Jeep that he recently got, and he's done a series of videos showing both, not just the products that work, but also some product fails, some stuff to just avoid. because he's been trying them out on the Jeep, and a couple of things didn't work out, and so you know, you can learn
from
from that.
somebody else's mistakes. Which
Exactly.
Is awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome because you don't have
your
to.
own.
Yeah, and you don't have to buy that stuff to learn that it's no good. Online car show.
I've got a few videos that I think I want to do. They're going to be, well, I have 2 video unboxings. Actually, not unboxings, but reviews, because I really liked them a lot. And I want to show them off. But I've also got some makeup review that I want to do. I really don't feel comfortable doing makeup reviews until I've actually tried the makeup for a while and decided that it's going to be a permanent part of my makeup.
Yeah, I feel the same way about some of the tools. That's why you don't see more tool reviews than you already do, because I like using them for a while, and then sometimes they're all tore up looking and stuff.
Jane's Toy Playhouse. Hey,
welcome
how
here.
You doing?
JC's Toy Playhouse. Yes. Another hashtag, Insane Friend. Welcome back. Good to see you again. If you just got here, Camaro time just hit 1,800 in our live earlier today. So congratulate him next time you get a chance to go to one of his videos and see the video. Make sure you congratulate him in the chat below his latest video. They're having steaks today.
I'm planning on getting a couple of more videos
on the Carol Sane channel. Yep. So a lot of stuff going on, and Uzo Lou's here. JC's Toy Playhouse. Uzo Lou's here, and he's got some nice new videos of the Woodward Cruise, and Camaro Time's got some new car show videos from North Carolina, and who else had some good car show videos right now? Oh, I remember now who else in the Mopar community I was wanting to shout out besides Johnny Pro. It's DSW Joyride Productions. So another great supporter from the Mopar community, the hashtag Mopar community. And a shout out to the Mopar community. We really appreciate all the communities that helped us all out, all our insane friends, including ourselves. The hashtag Insane community, the hashtag I Am a Creator community, and the hashtag Mopar community, the Camaro community, and all the Mustang guys. So, and we should do some shout outs for some of the event coordinators. They really work really hard to raise money for these charities and help these kids out and put together these shows. People like Roy Davis and who else were we going to shout out? Dawn Lowry and her husband Shane Checkin. They work really hard to put on. They're doing a big Mustang thing soon. They did the American Dreams car show, and they're doing a big Mustang thing soon right here in the Appalachian Mountains. Well, not right here in the Georgia part, but up in the Tennessee part. So all you people in Tennessee and North Carolina, you're probably going to hear a thunderous roar, a lot of Mustangs running through the hills. That will be Dawn Lowry and a bunch of her crowd, probably trying to raise money for the kids again.
We are getting ready to get off of here.
Yeah.
It's that time. We got to go watch a Dr. Who episode. I want to introduce him to River Song.
Right, and the chat will keep going for a little while. Any more announcements you want to make about what's going on your channel and videos you have coming up next week, please do. Any lives that you're going to do and you want more traffic to them, go ahead and put that in there. And we appreciate all you guys, and we wish you insane growth, all our insane friends.
Bye. See ya.
Bye. And anybody wants to be on Insane Friends on Wednesday night, give us a
Bottlecast
private
is going to
message.
be on this next Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. You got to coordinate that with him.
Okay. Feel free to Victor Sane on Facebook. Carol Sane on Facebook. Either one of us.
Yep.
Y'all have a great night.
Bye.
Oh, and don't forget, get off the couch and get dirty.
No. I don't get dirty. Does this look like this gets dirty?